Hello, everybody. Today is Thursday, and it's time for our talk here. It's 7:15 here in Ireland. I'd like to welcome everyone who is joining us. I can see people are getting online, so this is good. It's wonderful to have you guys here. And today's conversation is about again the book Living in Spring, and we talk about message 32, the good part. The good part. Message 32, book Living Spring. Okay, let's first things first. Let's do our initial prayer. And I'd like to ask everyone to raise up your thoughts towards your mentor, towards Jesus. Ask them to enlighten ourselves, to calm us down, to giving us patience, tolerance in order to move forward. May we have a wonderful meeting. May this message reach out many hearts, many people around the world. So be it. Amen. Okay, so when we talk about good part, what comes up to your mind? Good part means something good. You have a whole, and then you have a good part, which allow us to understand that if I'm taking a good part, what is left, it is the bad part. Okay? And thinking about this way, what is left, the bad, and if I take the good, it means that we can get good things out of bad things. Make sense? If we take in a good part from an entire piece, let's say a square, we just remove 30% because 30% of this square it is good part. The 70% remaining is bad part. So it means we can take out good out of bad things. Crazy, isn't it? Sometimes we think like the good part it is when you are traveling, when you are happy, when you are facing a wonderful time, when you are preparing good things, when you are seeing stars, everything is 100%. And when we are facing problems, we only see problems. And this is what I'm talking about here. I'm pretty sure Emmanuel in this message, that's the good part he's talking about. When you face a problem, what's the good part? I know the problem is a problem. It is. You need to sort it out. We don't know how long it's gonna take. We don't know what's the level of efforts you need to sort it out that problem. You don't know anything. So you need to you need to make sure you receive a good thing. And usually when we face a problem, we always get out stronger from this problem. If we compare ourselves when we enter the problem, we were less stronger compared to when we left that problem. In other words, we lived an experience. And this experience will help us to become a better person. For example, when you see a tragedy in terms of wildfire, it is bad. It is cause problems. Cause it's war, yes, but we can see the nature regain terrain, new flowers, new grass, new everything. When we when we see a cup half full, it's up to you. For some people, the cup is half full. For the other people, the cup is half empty. And that's exactly what I'm talking about here. How do you see yourself in the future? How do you see yourself when you are facing a problem? Do you trust in yourself? Do you trust in God? You don't trust anybody at all? This is something you need to, to understand. Because those who believe in themselves, saying, okay, I don't care which problem I'm passing through, but I will prevail. I know me. I'm I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm reliable. I have all the skills to overcome it. When people say, no, I will not pass this, it's too long, it's too hard, it's too many efforts, blah 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 blah. Well, well, what's going on? What you gonna say? You need to self-motivate yourself. You need to find your own answers. Nobody gonna answer your own questions. They may can try even to give you, but at the end is your conclusion. I can say to you, go to this path because this path it's less problems. But if you are a person who love problems, not in a bad way, but you like to face challenges in order to grow as a person, to grow as a husband, to grow as a uh, employee, to grow as a friend, whatever. It's up to you. If we face a problem, but we don't give the seriousness it deserves, we we don't take the advantage that what was the lesson learned? What was the lesson learned? What do you bring from this? What do you keep doing? That's the good part. What are you gonna avoid going forward? What you gonna do with your life? Same thing. Okay? So, what more? What we can do to improve our way? Usually, the good part, it is that part stay with you and you will not lose this. A lesson learned, you will not use this. We can translate this good part as an experience. So, for example, a company wants to hire an engineer, for example, and they put all the requirements and everything. And then one of the requirements said they needed to have a PhD qualification. And then we have two candidates. One, it is average age, between 40s, white hair, used to work in many other good companies. The other one is new, early 30s, first job, second job, at most, but does has PhD, while the other one doesn't have PhD. What's the difference? The main difference is the old guy, when they see the project, they have that feeling, say, this is not going to work. While the other is trying to prove by many maths, equations, calculations, is going to be okay. But the guy look, no, something is missing here. That's the guy we're talking about here. This is the guy we want you to to do. So, what's the point here? Think. While you think, let's start to read. The good part. Mary has chosen the good part, and it will not be taken from her. Do not forget the good part that resides in everyone and everything. The fire may destroy, but also brings purifying element. Remember what I said? The stone may bruise, but it also consolidates security. The gale may lash mercilessly, but it also helps to bring renewal. The torrent may be dirty, but it brings the fertilizer indispensable for a successful planting. So, in other words, we need the bad things to teach a lesson, to teach a lesson, to learn more things. We need it. We need this experience. We need to fail. Oh, I had that. Let's get an example. The guy who discovered the bulb, no, the electricity, the light, Thomas Edison. How many times he tried until the moment he said, "No, this is the last one." Then it worked. So the previous experiences, it is the starting point for the new experience. The previous lessons, it is the starting point for the new lessons. Likewise, there are persons who are useless in certain aspects of the human struggle, where areas they are extremely valuable in others. Simple. We do have people who love maths, and we do have people who hate maths. We do have people who love reading books, 10 books per week, per day, per month, whatever, love reading, other times reading. There are people who hates reading. They don't read a book at every 5 years. We do have people who likes eating sugar more than the others. Let's going. Unilateral judgment is always ruinous. You need to know. Usually we say when we have someone, we have someone's opinion, the other opinion, and in the middle the truth. There is neither complete imperfection not complete perfection on this plane of evolution. So here it is a phase in which we need to learn. We need to undergo challenges, we need to undergo tasks, we need to undergo problems, we need to undergo situations in which we will exercise our ability to survive. So you only know if you are ready when you face the problem. You can be trained, you can be measured, you can be evaluated, but if you didn't learn the lesson, when you are put in front of the problem, you're going to fail. Simple like that. The criminal condemned by everyone today may be the healthcare giver who gives you a glass of water tomorrow. Today, you are point the fingers to someone. Tomorrow might be you. The person in whom you the person in whom you discern a trace of darkness may latter turn out to be the enlightened brother or sister who gives you a worthy example to follow. The tempest of the times in which we live at the moment very often becomes the fount of well being in the time we have left to us. Let us look for the positive side of situations, events, and persons. So when we say, oh, look for the bright side, well, you need to look for the bright side. You are facing a challenge. Yes, I'm facing a challenge. But I will get stronger of this. I'm learning a lot. I will be a better professional. I will be a better father. I will be a better mom. I will be a better husband, be a better wife. I'll be a better friend. I'll be a better employee. This is the mission, right? It's not in what we used to do. Instead of see things from the bright side, we trigger the self pity button. We just push that button and say, "Well, oh, poor me. I don't know how to handle this. Oh, this is too much for me. This is." We start to complain. Hey, stop complaining. Do some actions. You are facing a problem. Yes, I am facing a problem. Let's move. Let's get stronger here. What I need to do, let me evaluate. Let me see what's the challenge, what I can do, what I cannot do, what has been done, what needs to be done. This is the part we need to understand. We need to get it better for ourselves. Let's keep going here. Mary has chosen the good part, and it will not be taken from her, said the Lord. Let us assimilate the essence of this divine lesson. In the field of life, those who look for the good part and seek harbor in it receive the spiritual treasure that will never be taken from them. So, you are facing a problem. Concentrate the good part. Do your best. Do whatever you can. And you prevail. Perhaps the outcome is not what you were expecting to. True, true. But my question is perhaps what you want for yourself is not good for you. You don't need the lesson. You don't need that type of problem. We are unique. Some are good in maths, some are good in biology, some are good in chemistry, some are good in English, others are good in physics. We do have the figure of like doctor, GP. He know a little bit of everything, but he's not dedicated to that type of disease. Then you need to go to need to go to what's the name? I forgot. So then we needed to understand we needed to evolve. We needed to create better things for ourselves. We needed to grow as a spirit because waste means if you die, you return to the spiritual world, but you didn't grow anything. You didn't improve yourself 1 minute. And what you're gonna do with what are you gonna do? You need to be focused. You need to be strong. You need to be careful. You need to know the limits. Up to here, I can go. More than this, dodgy field. So let's stay here until things get improved and I can go forward. Okay? People are quiet today. We don't have any questions so far. Uh, Let me see if you have any questions, if you are okay, because we already finished the book, not the book, the message. And I think the message here is very clear. Concentrate in the good part. No matter how big is your problem, how difficult is your problem, believe. Okay? Believe in yourself. Okay? So if you don't have any questions, let me do the final prayer. I'd like to say thank you everyone to be with us. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the spirits who are engaging ourselves, keeping working with us. May we have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend upon us. So be it. Amen. Thank you, my friends. I'll see you Tuesday. Okay? Sunday, the the online meeting will be held by Juliana. Juliana will be with us. Okay? Thank you, my friends. Enjoy the rest of your day or your afternoon. I'll see you next Tuesday, 7th of March. Thank you. Bye bye.